Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Well, it's raining this morning and it's only going to be 70 degrees, but it's kind of a refreshing rain and I'm sure the plants will be loving it. I have all my herbs and vegetables on my deck because it's still a little too early to plant them. They say here in my zone, which is zone 6, Mother's Day, which is around the middle of May, it's safe to plant, but it's happened in the past where we've even had frost after that. So then, I think it was last year, I had to go out. I have some old sheets and blankets, and I had to go out and cover everything up. And I think that happened a couple times. So for now, they're just living on my deck. But the forecast for the next few days after today is supposed to be decent. There'll be some rain, but warmer temperatures. So I don't know, it may clear up today or it might be an all-day rain. But yesterday after I got my CT scan, I scheduled a mammogram because I'm kind of overdue for that. So I have to go back out today to the same place and have a mammogram done. I like to keep ahead of these things. At least once a year, get a physical and do all the things that I'm supposed to do. I know that doesn't guarantee good health, but at least if there's something going on, you can catch it a little earlier, and your survival rate, should it be something catastrophic, does go up a little bit. So, but we're going to hope that's not the case. But, you know, it happens. So, since it's raining today, I may take a trip over to my mom's after my mammogram, but I'm not sure. It depends on how the day goes. And we had a nice birthday celebration for my mom on Sunday, so the whole family got together and it was really nice. But I do think she's probably due for a little shopping trip. I mean, her coffers in her house, as far as food goes, are full. She's always had extra food on hand, and I guess that's where I picked it up. Always have something in spare. I've had a food stash for years, even before it became the thing to do. Of course, I upped it, so it's more than what it used to be, but I've always had spare food on hand. I used to go shopping once a week when I had my kids and they lived at home, and you know, I used to shop once a week. No particular schedule, but you know, when I needed food, I went out and I got food. So, but now I like to keep it to once a month, sometimes twice a month, but it depends. It depends on what I'm using up and what I'm running low on. That's the way I like to shop, and it helps me save a lot of money. If you're a weekly shopper and you know you like to do the meal planning, and that works for you, that's great too. Got to do whatever works for you. I'm not a meal planner. I don't plan out my meals. I plan out my meals according to what I want to eat that day, what I have a taste for, and also what I have on hand. So cheers. It's a big coffee day today. Oh, that's hot. So I got this mug quite a while back at Mark's. I think it was $1.99. And if you buy these on Amazon, I think they're like $12. It's not a travel mug, it's a latte mug, whatever the difference is, maybe because it doesn't have a lid. But I have some mugs that are tall like this that are actually travel mugs, but they do have a lid. I think this could use a little more creamer. I put extra iced coffee in here today because it's such a big cup. So I think I need a little extra creamer there in there too. This spoon isn't quite long enough to reach the bottom, but it's okay. I'll give that another taste. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying your morning coffee too. I know some of you watch my videos in the evening, so I hope you're having a nice meal or dinner or whatever it is you do in the evening. Nice cool drink. And I hope you have a good morning or a good evening. So, all right, I am going to do my budget book. My appointment is at 11, so I have time to do my budget book, and then I'll get going. So, all right, I will meet you over there at the budget book in a few minutes. Okay, here we are again. Yesterday I did spend money. I stopped at Aldi's, and I also stopped at Big Lots. Wanted to see if they had any gardening things I could use. And I did pick up a few things. Aldi's didn't have any more hanging baskets, which is actually what I went for. So, but they did have herbs and tomato and pepper plants, and they were a nice size, and they were $3.29. So I did pick up 5 of those. I picked up, I think, a basil, a rosemary, a couple tomatoes, and a couple peppers. So anyway, maybe I got 6. I don't know. Anyway, so that should be good for the tomato plants, except I do want to get some cherry tomatoes yet. I like to have those for salads, and the other ones I like to have for just eating. Although I do put those in salads too. It depends on what's available. But I do want to get a yellow tomato still. So if I can't find those, I'll probably end up having to go to a nursery and pick one up. But I had every intention of starting some seeds, but it's really kind of late to start tomato seeds and have them bear any amount of fruit before the frost comes back in the fall. So anyway, the reason I want the yellow tomatoes is because they're lower in acid, so maybe they'd be easier on my stomach. So that was my little shopping trip yesterday, and today, I don't know, I may take my mom to the store, and if we do go to Aldi's, I'll see if her Aldi's has any hanging baskets left, but probably not. They may get some in at another time. It's hard to tell with Aldi's, and you know, once their stuff is gone, it's gone. So you really almost have to pick it up right away if there's something there that you want. Because they do a lot of specialty items that are there and then they're not there. So anyway, I went to 2 stores yesterday. Like I said, Big Lots and Aldi's. And then I came home and I did a little work in the garden. And my neighbor and I, we have like a common patio in the back. So we set up a couple chairs back there because she's a school nurse. And in the summer, she has the whole summer off. So it's a nice place where we can hang out and have some coffee and have some wine. So that'll be nice. All right, so that's it on the budget book. I have to do better next month, but I think I'm pretty good on garden supplies. I just need some flowers yet. I need to get a flat or 2 of flowers. I don't want to overdo it because sometimes if I get too many flowers, then I just keep planting pots because I don't want them to, to die. So I just keep getting more of them in pots, which I'm trying to do the opposite. So I'm hoping that one flat, maybe of 2 different kinds of flowers, will be enough. I have certain pots that I do want to keep, that I want to maintain for this year of flowers. So, okay, well, let's take a look at the weather outside. Oh dear, raining this morning. Well, the flowers are gonna love it. Oh, look at how green that is. I'm loving it. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit on the rainy side today, but the next 3 days are supposed to be nice. Oh, let's venture out here real quick. This is my doggy letting out time. Oh, I'm gonna go make some coffee. Too wet. I thought I'd have my morning coffee with you this morning. I forgot. I also have to take my mom to the doctor at 2:15, so I won't be home most of the day. Oh well. Anyway, I wanted to show you a couple of things that I got yesterday. I got this, and of course you guys know, you've seen my living room. It's all done in boho style. So Big Lots had this little planter thing that was just perfect, and it was $14.99, and I think it's just perfect. I really liked it. Normally I wouldn't spend that much on a planter, but it was calling my name. So like I said, it was $14.99. And this plant, I know I'm not buying house plants, but I've been wanting one of these, I think they're called pothos plants, for a long time, and they happened to have one at Mark's last week, and I had picked that up, and I thought, well, that would be perfect in this little planter. So I got that from Big Lots. And then I got a couple of spices. Big Lots is a good place to go if you're looking for spices. They still have the little containers for 99 cents, and they have bigger ones like onion powder, garlic powder, the little bit bigger ones for $4 something. So Ollie's and Big Lots are really good places to get some basic spices. So then when I was at Aldi's, I've never seen these before, and they had 3 different kinds. I can't remember. Anyway, the other 2 were things that I really don't eat, but they have this plant-based taco filling. I haven't tried it yet, but I picked that up because I still have some small tortillas that I want to eat up. So I got those, and along with it, I got this cilantro lime rice. So I thought that would be good, both of those in a taco shell. And I have a little bit of corn salsa from the party the other day that I want to top that with. And I think those were like each $2 and something. So another thing they had these rechargeable indoor-outdoor little lanterns, and I thought, for a power outage, these would be good, but I really want them for in the evening, maybe if my neighbor and I are sitting out, and we can use this, and it has a white light, and you can choose here. And then here, it has a couple different options. They have different colors. They have that one. And then they have this one, which just changes the color. And then I think this one goes back to white light. And they also have a music one. I don't know if it goes to the music, but this is the music one. So I thought that was nice. And it's rechargeable. So that would be a nice ambient light out on the deck, or if I need it, I could use it in the house. So I picked up those few things, and then I got some hose connections and, just kind of boring garden stuff that I needed. So that's what I picked up at Aldi's. So today, like I said, it's going to be a busy day. First, I have to go get my mammogram, and I'm not feeling anything, but there is somewhat of a history of breast cancer in the family history, so I want to keep on top of that. And then I have to take my mom. So actually, I'm going to take my mom to see the guy that I went to see. It's actually her doctor, and he's the one that I went to see about the kidney stone that they found that isn't really bothering me. And I sure hope it doesn't from reports I've heard. It's not fun. So I don't want to give birth to a kidney stone. But anyway, that's what I'm doing today, so lots of running around. And hopefully I get it all accomplished, because I totally forgot about my mom's doctor's appointment. Keeping track of my own appointments as I get older is a chore. I write everything on my calendar. And then I tell my computer friend to remind me, and that's how I remembered today that I have an appointment for my mom. So between those two things, it's just a lot, keeping track of my mom's appointments and my appointments, and it's a lot. So, but it needs to be done, and I do it gladly, and but I really need to have a few days here at home where I'm not going to get garden stuff, or I'm not going to take care of medical issues, or, I really could use that. So I think the next 3 days are supposed to be decent, so I'm going to try and focus on that as best I can. So, all right, well, I'll let you know how my day goes. How is your day going? I hope it's going well. I hope there aren't too many issues or too many crazy things going on in your life. We all go through it. We have times where we don't have a lot to do, and then we have times where it just gets crazy busy. So I hope you're dealing with your busyness and getting things done, and also taking time to relax, even on days that are really busy. Whatever you do to relax, whether that's journaling, or just sitting and staring into space, or taking a nap, or hanging out on the phone with friends, whatever you do to decompress is very important, and we all need to do that. Even if it's only a half an hour in your day. Take the time to have a good meal. I did go and treat myself to lunch yesterday, because the Aldi's that I go to is right across the street from Penn Station. And I love their mushroom and artichoke sandwiches, and their fries are good too. So I treated myself yesterday to Penn Station sandwich. That was like over $10, which, oh well, okay, sometimes you have to, treat yourself. Just to make yourself feel like you're not the poorest person on earth. Not even close, but sometimes when you're on a tight budget, you start feeling a little poor me. And I don't like to do that. I feel very blessed. You know, so, but sometimes, you know, taking yourself out for your favorite sandwich or your favorite cup of coffee, or, you know, I mean, you don't get a medal because you never do that stuff. So if it makes you feel good, you know, do it once in a while. I'm a big advocate for, you know, people doing what makes them happy. I think that's very important. So, and if it doesn't make you happy to do those things, that's okay too, you know. Have yourself a nice at-home little picnic on your patio or your deck or in your living room or wherever it is you like to eat. And just be mindful of the moment. Be mindful of enjoying your food. Make your favorite dish. Have a glass of wine or a special beverage, whatever it is you like. And, you know, we all need to do things that make us feel good, especially when things are crazy that we have no control over. We all need to do things that make us feel good. It doesn't have to be anything big, although if it is something big, that's fine. You know, taking a bus trip with friends or a road trip in your car, if you're able to do that with a friend or by yourself. I know some people like to do that alone. And get to know yourself, or spend some quality time with your family. Whatever it is that makes you feel special, because we are all special in our own way. All right, well, I gotta go get dressed, finish up my coffee here, and I'll be back later. My mom was very happy with all her birthday flowers. They're beautiful. Well, it's almost the end of another day. I have to get this video posted. My scan came back, nothing real disastrous on there, and it was just what I had predicted. It's a hernia. It's not a big one, but I'm going to have to follow up on that and see if I need it repaired. I'm thinking I do need it repaired because it's kind of impacting my digestive problems. So, but I have to do a follow-up with that. Got my mammogram all done. Oh, I hate mammograms. They're like, and not fun. But anyway, so that was pretty much my day. I just gave grandson number 2 a haircut. Grandson number 1 got a haircut last week. So it's nice to be able to cut their hair for them. I enjoy doing that. So now it's almost 7 p.m. and I'm just going to relax. And then tomorrow I'll be going with my mom again. And we'll see what goes on there. So, all right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share. And thanks for watching.